Are you ready to turn heads? Luxury isn't just worn, it's experienced. Introducing a Layla Cara style and new up-and-coming designer collection where exclusive shoes and bags for men and women meets your feet. How about you take a handbag and wear it in style, where each piece is personally designed by Layla Carroll herself and handcrafted from the finest material in Italy. Leather, smooth like butter, bold, timeless, distinctly you. Step into true elegance and make your mark with a Layla Cara style where confidence meets craftsmanship. Visit a Layla Cara style and experience the luxury of art that you wear. So what today is about, today is day 10, day 3, week 10. I get all twisted up with all this stuff, So today is assertiveness training. I want to teach you how to be assertive. I talk about it, but some way it might seem like to you, what is assertiveness? I don't know what it is. It's easy to say, but is it easy to do? Well, in this course today, in today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how to do that. First, I'm going to explain to you what it is, and then we'll go from there. So, assertiveness training is designed to help you express your thoughts, feelings, and needs openly. Yeah. So you don't keep it all inside and expect for people to read your mind. But it also helps you to be confident while respecting others, okay? This training can enhance communication skills, boost self-esteem, and improve relationships. So it's not only just about your relationship, it's also with people in general, how you can talk to people. You might be shy. You might be like, I don't know how to tell them how I really feel. But in this course today, in this lesson, you're going to learn. You're going to understand how to do it. Here are some key components and techniques to assertiveness training. Understanding assertiveness, you need to first know what it is. What is it about, basically? So assertiveness is the ability to express yourself openly, honestly, without violating the rights of others. You can say how you feel. See, I have a problem with people. Well, I'm just being real, but you just insulted somebody. Yes, you might feel the way you feel and you might need these things, but you literally just put someone down. You just belittled them. That's not right. So that's not assertiveness. What assertive is taking other people's feelings and their rights into consideration while you express yourself, okay? So it's important to differentiate assertiveness from passiveness. Avoiding expression. You don't want to be passive. Please, let's not do that, because you're not helping yourself by being passive. And also aggressive, and that is expressing in ways of violence that violates others. So you don't want to be passive and you don't want to be aggressive. How do you do this without being neither? All right. First off is self-reflection. It always comes back to you. Every time. You notice in this course, this entire course, I have been bringing it back to you because you are the captain of your ship. All right. This is why it keeps coming back to you. Identify patterns, recognize situations where you struggle to be assertive. Understand burials. All right. Reflect on the reason behind your difficulty. Any kind of difficulties that you're having, reflect on that. What's the reason for it? Such as fear of rejection or conflict. You might say, I don't want to get into a fight. Okay, that's a fear. Why? Sometimes you might have to. Then there's certain ways you can avoid it without avoiding it. There's ways you can express yourself without fighting with the person. And you can be like, hey, out of respect, you can use those words. Out of respect, I have a concern. And my concern is X, Y, and Z. Don't blame them. That's what keeps you from conflicting with them. Because no one wants to be blamed. Even if they are the blame, they still don't want to hear it. So don't blame them. Just say, my concerns are, if you keep doing it this way, this might happen or this will happen. All right. And any type of fear, your fear of rejection. Why do you have fear of rejection? Is it because you've been rejected before and you don't like the way it feels? Okay, it's understandable you don't like the way it feels, but you have to understand that everyone in this world has been rejected. There's not one human being that can say they was never told no. Not one. All right. So use that rejection as a means of a power. To be able to get you to be able to express yourself in a different way. All right. And then also you can use it as a challenge. Some people do. Setting goals. Now we talked about setting goals. Set clear, achievable goals. It must be achievable. You must be able to see yourself doing it. Before becoming more assertive in specific situations. So what is your reason for you being this way? What is the reason for you to go and talk to this person? What you trying to accomplish by talking to the person? Okay, you want to know this. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? So measurable progress. You want to measure your progress by regularly assessing your progress and adjusting your goals as needed. Is it working for you? Is it not working for you? What do I need to do? So here's some techniques for developing assertiveness. I'm going to give you some techniques. Remember I said about using I statements? Yes. So you want to express your feelings using I statements. To express your feelings and needs without blaming others. This is the reason why I say don't blame them. Say I. Because when you say I, they're going to say to themselves, okay, she's not talking about me. She's not saying it's my fault. She's using I. She's saying it's something dealing with her. So you will say, I feel upset when you cancel plans at the last minute. So instead of saying, I hate when you cancel plans at the last minute. It bothers me. Okay, now they're looking. The first thing they heard was, I hate when you. So then you pointed the finger at them. So instead of that, you will say, I feel upset when you cancel plans at the last minute. This is why I'm upset right now. All right. They can understand that a whole lot better. So ownership. This approach helps you to take ownership in your own emotions and reduce any deflection to the other person. All right. So practice active listening. You have to practice this because this is not something that is given. This is actually an art. Yes. And a lot of people don't know how to do it. So let me show you how it's done. So active listening, you want to listen with attentiveness. You want to be attentive to what they're saying to you. Show that you are listening by nodding your head like, yeah, You're nodding your head. They see. That's body language. Oh, she's paying attention. Okay. Maintaining eye contact. Look them in their eyes while they're talking. Don't be on your phone while they're talking. That's very disrespectful. So look them in the eyes while they're talking. And then also summarize what you have heard them say. So you would say stuff like, I acknowledge your feelings and I hear what you're saying. you said yada, 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 yada. Am I correct? Because it's what I heard. And then they can say, no, that's not exactly what I'm trying to say, but let me express it a little better. Now you're getting a better understanding because now you're communicating. You have dialogue going on, okay? And then, or they might say, yeah, that is exactly what I was trying to say. Now they know that you understand, okay? So body language, let's talk about that in more detail. So confident posture. You want to sit straight or stand straight, and you want to maintain eye contact, and you want to keep your body open. Don't fold your arms, okay? Don't have your arms crossed and all aggressive and the way your mouth all swiveled up and you're looking like you're perking your lips and stuff like that. You're squinting your eyes like you're mad. Don't do that. You want to avoid that kind of stuff, okay? So just open up, all right? And then learn to say no. This is very important. Be direct, polite, but firmly decline requests that you cannot or do not want to fulfill. So you would say something like, no, I can't help you with that project this week, or no, I'm not able to do this at this moment, at this time, or just, no, I don't really want to. It's okay to say you don't want to. So tell them, I don't want to. Don't be nasty with it though. Just be like, I don't want to. And then you can give a reason why. Because I have this, and this that I need to do, and my plate is really full at this time. So I don't have enough time to put energy into your project or into what you want me to do when I have this that I have already in the beginning, whatever, committed myself to. All right. And then offer alternative. If you can do it, but you just can't do it at this particular time, you might want to take another approach. So just offer alternative. You can say, right now that doesn't meet time frame for me, but maybe we can meet and talk about this next week, or maybe tomorrow if you are available to do so. All right. And then rehearse these scenarios. It is always good to rehearse. I do this all the time. When I'm in the mirror and I'm getting dressed, I talk to myself like I'm talking to another person, and I will be rehearsing. Practice assertive communication in different scenarios with your friends, or even, like I said, in front of the mirror. You can be like, hey, how you doing? And you can look at yourself and see how you look when you're doing this. Like, oh, I look ridiculous, because what you see, they gonna see it. Okay? They are the mirror. Just remember that. So what you're looking at in that mirror, that's what they see. So definitely pay attention to your body language, your posture, all that kind of stuff. All right. And then listen to how you sound, and you want to get some feedback. So seek constructive feedback to improve your skills. That's why it's good to have a life coach or a therapist, someone you can talk to, and you can practice these things with even your trusted friends. And I say trusted because people have friends that are not trustworthy. Don't just be going up to any friend that you call, so-called air quotes, a friend, because now they're going back talking about you behind your back. That's not a friend. Matter of fact, I would get rid of them because they're bringing negative energy into your life. Anyways, let's keep going. So manage emotions, stay calm. Practice techniques to stay calm and compose, such as deep breathing, and continue to count to 10. We talked about this before. That's why I have taught you how to meditate, because it helps you to control yourself and control your body and acknowledge your feelings, recognize and accept your emotions without letting them control your response. If a person is saying something to you and you're not happy with what they're saying, still recognize that your feelings are valid, but you still need to control your response to them. It will help you to stay assertive in your communication with them and to get results. You can get results when you are assertive. I'll tell you that now. So use assertive scriptures. Here's some scripts that you can use. Use pre-planned phrases to handle common situations, stuff that happens usually all the time. Here's something you can say. I understand your point, but I feel differently about X, Y, and Z. That's how you can do that. Every time they come up with something that you know they usually do, and they say, you can say, I understand your point, but I feel differently about that because, like, I have conversations with my mother that I do not always agree with her. And I say to myself, how can I tell her how I really feel without her getting upset? Because she is very easily angered. She really is quick tempered. So I have to think of, do I say something at all? Or do I say something? Maybe I don't say anything. And then when I don't say anything, she goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And I'm like, okay, I think I have heard enough. And then there's times when I would be practicing before I talk to her and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell her. And I know she's going to get upset, but I'm going to still tell her anyway. And I will do the best that I can to relate the information without it going and leading into an argument. Now, I don't like talking bad about my mother and like that, but I do tell the truth. I tell it the way it is because if I sugarcoat things or lie about it, then I'm not being honest. And I don't like to be that way. And I am very direct and honest with people sometimes. And that's how I had to learn this assertive training. So I'm not teaching you anything I haven't learned myself. Matter of fact, my job as a flight attendant, we go over assertive training is in recurrent every single year because we're dealing with different type of personalities as passengers on those planes. So you got to know how to deal with people. And hey, I actually wrote this here, what I'm teaching you myself, to teach you how to do it in relating to your relationships and not just only dealing with regular people, but your relationships. Okay. So, and you want to seek support, professional help. Consider working, of course, with a therapist or anyone who's trained in this area of assertiveness. Okay. And of course you have your group therapy. Don't forget the group form. Continue in the group form. Continue with that. So here are some benefits of assertive training. What do you get out of that? You improve your communication. It helps you enhance ability to express your thoughts and your needs clearly. You also create self-esteem, greater confidence in your personal and your professional interaction with people. You also reduce stress. Now you ain't got to worry about stuff. You decrease your anxiety and stress from any type of avoidance that you normally would do because you don't want to be into conflict with people and also suppressing your feelings. So it helps you reduce stress. It also helps you build a healthier relationship and a more balanced and respectful relationship at that, with mutual understanding and respect. Now, here is some assertive training exercises I want to give you. So listen to this. Daily affirmation. Remember the book. I gave that to you. Daily affirmation. All right. But I'm going to give you another one that's not in the book right here. Positive statements. Use an affirmation to reinforce your self-worth and your ability to be assertive. You will say stuff like, I have the right to express my needs. Remember that because you do. So say that to yourself. I have the right to express my need. Right before you're about to get into that conversation, say that to yourself. I have the right to express my needs. Then you go and you say, hey, can I talk to you? I have a concern. And what my concern is, and then you go into that. Also, journaling. Don't forget to write. Reflecting, writing is very powerful because what it does when you write about your experience with assertiveness, not only you get to see yourself in a way to where you never really thought of yourself, you also get to improve in those areas too. So mindfulness practices. Stay in the moment without judging, all right? So practice mindful awareness. You want to stay in the present, all right? And then don't go in the past talking about some stuff they did before. Oh, you did this, you did that. No. Or in the future talking about what they might do. You don't know. You don't know, all right? They might not even be here during the time, God forbid, but they just might not. So stay in the moment, all right? Stay in the moment. Be mindful. And then feedback sessions. You want to also have sessions where you get constructive criticism And this is where you can get this from anyone that you trust. Talk about your situation. Say, hey, this is what happened today. What do you think? Do you think I handled this right? And they might say, you could have been a little bit more kind, or you did the right thing. Don't beat yourself up. You did good. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. So by incorporating these components and techniques into your daily life, you can develop and enhance your assertiveness, leading to more effective communication and healthier relationships. So this is the end of today. And I want to make sure that you get the self-assessment, evaluation, personal boundaries. I've definitely got to make sure you get that. Please do it. All right. I'm going to go over it in a video, but you can also get it in the book. All right. It's there. This is the book. It's going to be in this book, the new book I just published, the Breaking the Spell, the Ultimate Escape Plan from Narcissistic Relationships. It's the purple book. All right. And all the assessments and questionnaires are in the purple book. So make sure you go ahead and do that one. But I will go over it. So if you're not able to get the book and you're not able to pretty much see the video or whatever, you got the opportunity to still do this. All right. Are you feeling overwhelmed and exhausted by stress? Introducing Stress Management with Imaging Coaching, your ticket to a calmer, more balanced life. In this journey you will be taking with us here at Imaging Coaching, we'll equip you with powerful techniques and tools you can use to conquer stress, regain control, and transform your life. From deep breathing exercises to mindfulness practices, you'll discover the tools to relax your mind and body. Come join us on this transformative path and unlock a world of inner peace and resilience. Don't let stress hold you back any longer. Take charge of your well-being today with Imaging Coaching, your stress management team. Discover clarity. Defeat stress through Imaging Coaching at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com, at imagingcoaching.com.